Welcome guys, Jurassic here. Today we're back to Sherlock Holmes. Alright, so last time we left off, we were looking for a mysterious clue. Now, one thing I found out completely on accident, if you actually click the arrow keys, you can swap through the stuff that you actually had pinned up at the very top there, which is pretty cool. We still need to find our last and final clue though, so hold on. We're going to search around this table some, and we're going to find it this time. We found 4 out of 5. Surely there's another clue somewhere around here.
This brooch is old and cheap.
There we go. You actually have to left click on it for it to do it. Alright.
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
We could have come to that conclusion so much earlier. Alright, so can we actually pick up you now? Recently scratched, something stuck. Okay, so now it looks like we got some sort of heel.
A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
To track someone's movements, first reveal the relevant information. Alright, so hold on. So we need to do the heel, hold Q, and then we should be able to spectate the ground and everything and see where it goes. Let's see here. Scratches that we can track. I mean, I see some flower petals. Concentration Q to reveal a trail. Sherlock will's intuition pass, so stay within the search area.
Just one question.
That's a question I can answer.
The resident who was in the courtyard saw a maid who was working in the courtyard. He noticed that she left in a hurry after a scream was heard from the seance. Alright, so hold on. So we picked up the heel from here. There we go. Alright, so we got the trail. Obviously, they're going to go inside this little room here, so we can just click L to skip. We get the gist of that. So she's going to come through here, but I mean, I'm assuming a girl without the back of her heel should be relatively easy to track. Okay, well, we found the shoe at least.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
Alright, so now we have a shoe.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja. Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Hey, lady, have you seen your other maid?
Yes, I can tell you everything, sir.
The staff said something that Lucia got scolding from the chief steward for wearing a common shoe at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs. Nice! Alright. Alright, well, there's only 2 maids upstairs here, so hold on, you're sweeping near it.
One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm a writer. I'm solving a crime.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
What did you see in the room?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and 2 gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Did you see anything else?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Gallici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Oh, you scared the poor girl.
Okay, so we got that, so...
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest.
With enough clues, Sherlock can use his imagination to reconstruct the past and interact with the node to begin recreating an accurate version of the events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct positions. So we need somebody to be here. Have you right around there, so the chair got thrown. She saw something, and then the maid's going to be outside. No. Okay, so the husband has to be over here on the left because he threw the chair. The girl was on the right side. She had a closest thing of the shot. Alright, so I believe this is the clues because the medium was here. The girl saw the lady through the window, so she pointed towards the person. The husband was angry through his chair. So let's see, let's confirm this.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Or she's the one who took it. Alright, so all we gotta do now is head to room 226.
Lady Craven is not who...
Alright, so we need to pick and choose the clues in order to make her the most guilty. So rising in, that doesn't matter. Chef steals food. Fish knife was on the lookout. Acquaintance made her husband drunk. I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Okay, so...
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Was Emma with you then?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Where's the medium? Where did you go next?
She's still being held. And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
Where did you go next?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
What did you do next?
What transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already...
Alright, so we know there's some sort of mysterious liquid dropping out of the bottle. Because it, like, singled in on that, so hold on. So let's inspect her first and see what we got. So she has 3 clues that we need to find on her body. Basically, we're looking for whenever this thing turns yellow, then you want to make sure you actually click on the mouse for it to pop up the clue.
This must be the missing
There we go.
diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Okay, so we got one of the 3 clues. We can't actually look anywhere else on that side, so we'll double to you. So we can kind of move around her, but not too much. So the necklace doesn't mean anything to us. Can't do anything with her face. She's got some sort of marks on her neck.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
The handbag.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
That is true. Right next door, hold on. Ordinary cheap brass, weak lock.
Relatively simple lock.
So we can't actually open that. So we got something inside of the box, so there's going to be 5 clues found in this area. Too shallow, false bottom.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Okay, so we got a journal around here.
£1,000, that's quite a fortune.
Okay, so we can't actually pick that up. What about you? So basically, you want to search around till you see like a white dot, and then you're able to get information.
A unique family motto.
Okay, so we got you. Another butterfly ring.
Looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
That goes with the seance. I'm pretty sure that dude sat here, did something to her, put her with a whole bunch of drugs, and made her look like the criminal.
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Alright, so we got some clues, but that doesn't necessarily help us out too much. So come inside of the main area here. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after you false accusations. Now, after every innocence has been proven, I cannot return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal in court. Okay, so he's got some sort of threat going on around here. Looks like there's some sort of torn up paperwork. Dear sir, I have information on the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gravu, Marshall Police Commissaries.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Provide evidence. Alright, so let's see here. So we need to pick and choose which evidence we actually select to him. Hidden jewels.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Lord Craven was extremely annoyed when he saw the jewels. He believed that all of them were stolen during the trip. He had many problems due to the scandals after the thefts. He admitted that he'd kill Emma with such unfaithfulness if she weren't already dead. Okay, so we know that evidence was done. What about you?
Time. The murderer is getting away.
It's not wasting time yet.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Okay, so 2 evidence updated, new mind clue. So hold on, so if we go inside of the mind palace around over here, so there's a whole lot of stuff to actually put inside of here. So the moth pin goes with the ring itself. All right, so we know those 2 clues. So Luca and Emma could have met before. Luca and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? All right, so that's 2 things that we actually put together. That was kind of confusing which one to add. All right, so she was strangled. Emma was stealing from Lord Craven. Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it through their trip. Okay, so that links a whole new clue down here. Luca could known Emma was a thief. If the paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well have known Emma's predilection of thievery. Lord Craven can't control his temper. Lord Craven is an unstable man who cannot control his anger. It doesn't necessarily help us find anything, though. Alright, so he told us he spent some time at the bar before coming upstairs, so maybe someone saw something down that way. So we're going to start with here and see if we can like slowly start building a trail of what actually happened. Maybe he was off doing something whenever she was dead. All right, so oh, it actually teaches you that you can scroll through the evidence.
Maybe a guest noticed him.
Okay, so you didn't see anything at all. That's just going to be our assistant. So these 2 have been talking right here at the bar.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
I found witness who advised the Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance room. Okay, so Mind Palace clue, Lord Craven explanation. So nothing necessarily adds up in that place though, because he said he spent a while. So he did spend time at the bar. But it was also found with her later on. So how long did it take him? Lord Craven had time to kill Emma. Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived. A window of opportunity. The murderer had time to kill Emma while Lord Craven was drinking downstairs. With the ring, I don't think he did it. So I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, can you actually like pick and choose? That's pretty cool. I didn't think you'd be able to do that. All right, so we think that he's innocent at least. So that clue is fully finished. So was Emma the seance thief, though, is the question. The murderer left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. Lord Craven returned the room just as Emma's hiding the diamond and caught off guard. So if he did that, technically he does have a window of opportunity. Because it looks like he's the only one that we can find clues on. Oh, if you actually move these things around, it actually pulls up a whole new bulletin. Luca could have known Emma and set him up. The medium Luca Gallici could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame for her crime. Yeah, but we sort of already knew that fact, but I don't know where he's at to question him is the problem.
Give me the key to Luca Gallici's room.
Oh, we can get the key from you?
About the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise...
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
You need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
So that is very weird. I was just going to that dude because I figured, you know, he might have some more information on where he was. I didn't think that we could actually get the key. That's pretty good. All right, so hold on. So let's come over here. Maybe we can question him. We do have enough clues that he does look quite... Are you in his bed?
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Gallici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything, and spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Alright, so we got some observations. You look guilty. Used a lot of makeup, so clearly he's hiding something. Alright, so we'll accept that clue. took a heavy blow. It's kind of weird. It's letting us like pick and choose if we accept the clues or not. Got something down here? Skinny seems malnourished. That doesn't necessarily matter at all. So it wants you to accept it even though it doesn't necessarily add up much. Fresh scrapes, slightly bleeding. So clearly he was a little bit unfortunate with the money and he was trying to get a little bit of extra stuff. Thin elongated fingers trained in the sleight of hand. Alright, so Luca Glici is lean and appears malnutritious. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands are thin and fingers definitely those of a thief trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He used makeup to hide the possible gall of tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his hand. Former thief became a medium. The medium is down on his luck. Confirm portrait. Accept your crime.
News that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Provide evidence. Tell me about your scratches.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Provide evidence. Alright, so we need to pick and choose which we want to actually give to him. So hold on, ring with a moth design.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Glici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry.
Alright, so the medium glazes innocence. So we got some stuff updated inside of our mind palace here, so hold on. So Luca and Craven were neighbors. Fresh scratches, rough servants. So rough servants were connected to the scratches. Luca's scratches were left by the servants. While roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. Allegedly. So those two were connected, but I don't... Luca, let's see here. No, you can't even connect those two. But the fact that he has hands where he can lockpick is sort of suspicious. Luca could easily pick the lock. The lock between the two hotel rooms was weak. Luca could pick it. Yes, we got that stuff. We don't know how they're connected. All the way at the bottom. He looks guilty. Fresh scratches. Emma was strangled. Luca's scratches were left by servants. While roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hand while fighting for her life. That's probably a little bit more likely, so we're going to go with that one. And the conclusion. Bring Luca to justice. Luca is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could just have told the police everything. Help Luca escape. Luca fought for his life. Given his checkered past, if it were arrested, nothing could save him from the death sentence. And Emma knew it, and I will stop him from fleeing to start a new life. I mean, you're guilty. Luca Glici is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Oh, it actually gives you a choice of picking, like, which different scenario to choose. Luca fought for his life, given the checkered past. Alright, so we sort of read everything like that. So, why do I still have this case on? I figured that would be the end.
It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time, there's enough for analysis.
Some clues can be examined with your chemical analysis. Press C in the casebook to highlight and press E to start your analysis. Alright, so hold on. So we need to do the chemicals now. I still don't understand this, though. I thought we solved the case. Okay, so we got a couple reagents here, so hold on. Drag out 2 reagents, link the reagent to an operation, link the result from the targeted formula. Oh, okay, so we need to just drag you over to this area then. So we need 3 of you, 2 of you, and connect that over to this guy and do confirm. Nice! That took a little bit to figure out. The reaction shows that it is rubber latex mixed with phosphorus, as is a much needed chemical element that is dangerous to hold in the mouth. I am quite disappointed. I expect to find something trickier.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defenses against visitors from the great beyond.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Provide evidence, accuse. Oh, I didn't realize we could speak to him.
Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Your scratches are damning. Locks can be picked. You knew Emma was a thief.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Your scratches are damning. You knew Emma was a thief.
Are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
You knew Emma was a thief.
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
Confess, Luca.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
You must be punished. I'll give you a chance.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
Can you actually let him go free after killing somebody? Alright, so we got some evidence.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
Yeah, he's definitely guilty.
Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Alright guys, well that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.